Hello and welcome to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. Now today I'm a match preview for Shamrock Rovers against Harps at Finn Park. Now it is Halloween as I record this, the 31st of October, so I want to wish happy Halloween to every single person watching this video. It's great to have Rovers back as our game got postponed with Derry City because of two players Rovers camp getting COVID, and then the rescheduled fixture then got postponed yet again. Now there is no date actually, it hasn't been rescheduled, so it's not cancelled, but it's not postponed either, because they haven't set a date. But people are saying that, some people are saying Derry are going to have to forfeit it, and Rovers will get 3 points, which I do hope is not the case, because with this COVID, it's not anyone's fault. Injuries I can understand, but because it's a game, but it's really not anyone's fault with this virus. The last time we played Finn Harps was 3-1 to the Super Hoops. We played brilliant. I think since it was the first game back with the restart, Finn Harps didn't want to sit back. They wanted to attack a bit. Now, Finn Harps have had a good season. They could have been better, but what they've been expecting is they've done very, very well. If they win their next game, which is against us, they will go ahead of Shells, which is big, big, big news. Because most people would tip them to get last, and now they haven't. Cork have, but ninth, they could really. I think they still could stay up if they get ninth. Because if you look at the first division, I don't know if it's a strong team to come up into this league. I think Harps are a strong team, but you never know. Bray are a good team. There are good teams like UCD Galway. I just don't think they're strong enough. And now Drogheda did win the league, but I think Drog's a great starting 11, a great whole squad really. They have a great team, great people, great fans. So congratulations to them. They will be in the league next year, and I'm looking forward to playing them. Now let's get into my starting 11, and in goal, Alan Manis. He's always reliable. People say he's overrated, and I really can't understand that. He's so good. I even think he's underrated. Rovers fans rate him very highly, but some other fans, maybe Bows Dundalk, not just them teams, but some other fans UCD fan, I've talked to, he told me he thinks he's underrated. Not just UCD, a lot of other clubs, but I'm just giving examples. A few do as I said, think he's underrated, but then a lot think he's overrated. A left wing back, I'm going with Sean Kavanagh. Now he's played a bit for Rovers too, which I can understand that. I don't know if he will play this game. I'm going to throw him in, because now we have won the league and we will lift the trophy against St. Pat's, which isn't this game because we want to lift it at Tallaght Stadium. But I think we can take small risks like this. Obviously, we want to be unbeaten and we want to keep winning, but we can take smaller risks now. At right wing back, I'm going with Reece Marshall. The reason we brought him in was because Finn, he was playing that right wing back, and he's not a right wing back one bit, but he's done great there. We brought Reece Marshall into play there. But normally when a player comes in, you don't automatically just get into the squad. You have to settle in, and he couldn't settle in at all because Finn was doing too well. But I'm going to throw Reece Marshall in. As the first centre-back, Joey O'Brien. I think Joey, he's had a great season. He's a big legend. I think he will be a Rovers legend when he retires. And beside Joey, Roberto Lopez, of course, Pico has been unreal this season. Absolutely unreal. Has to be in the squad. And to finish off the defence, Lee Grace. Lee has been brilliant. He had one game where I don't think he played well. Apart from that, he has had 8 out of 10 nearly every single game. Exceptional player. A great header against Waterford as well. Same with Roberto Lopez, in fact. And in the midfield, as the left midfielder, I'm going with Graham Burke. Now, Graham Burke got a bit of criticism this year because he wasn't starting off fire. He did really well at the start, but when he came back from his injury, but I think he's had a great season and I think he has to get in. And as the right midfielder, Jack Byrne, people are saying it would be a struggle to keep him at the end of the season, and I do think that's the case. But I think Jack loves the club, and I think Jack could stay. And if he stays, we can push on from this, and I think we can win the league the next 2 years. And it's not just with Jack, but he will still be a massive help. And as one of the centre midfielders, Gary O'Neill. Now, I think Gary, I don't know. I think Gary O'Neill, people said he's overrated, and I just cannot understand that. When I say I don't know, it's I don't know how people think he's underrated. mean, overrated. I think he is underrated a bit. Not by Rovers fans. I think we rate him highly because he is a great player. Other fans say he's not all the talk, but I really think he is. And beside him, Aaron McEneff. Now, that's to finish off the midfield. I will have one striker. You're going to probably wonder why Finn isn't there, but I don't want him getting injured because I'm looking forward to him lifting that title against Pats. I don't want him getting injured. I know it's not just because of lifting the trophy. Obviously, we've won it and that's it. Even if we didn't lift it, it would still be great winning the league. But I'd like Finn to lift it because he's a true legend. And up front, everyone knows Aaron Green got criticism. I've said this in all my videos, but he's proved everyone wrong at the back end of the season. And what can I say, has to be in the squad. Now time for my score prediction. I'm going to go with 2-0 Rovers. I think Jack Byrne will get a goal, and I think Roberto Lopez bullet header into the back of the net. I think Pats, if they could get one, maybe Dara Markey, who is linked to leave, which would be massive for Pats. Maybe Georgie Kelly, who's done okay since coming back for them. Scored 2 goals against Finn Harps, if I'm correct. So I think Pats have some dangerous players, but we have some incredible players. Very dangerous. Please let me know your score predictions in the comments. As I said at the start of the video, happy Halloween to everyone, and I'll see you next time. Come on, Rovers!